The Hurrain songs are collections of music inscribed in the cuneiform on clay tablet excavated from the ancient Amorite Canaanite city in city of Ugarit. The hillland in the northern Syria, which date to approximate 1400 BC. One of these tablets, which is nearly complete, contains Hurrain hymn to Nikai or Nikal, also known as a Hurrain cult hymn, or as Salusi to the gods, or simply H.6, making it the oldest surviving substantially complete work of notated music in the world, while the composer names of some of the fragmentary pieces are known. H.6 is an anonymous work. Historically, the complete song is one of about 36 such hymns in cuneiform writing, found on fragments of clay tablets excavated in 1950s from Royal Palace at Oragit, present-day Ras Shalma, Syria. Is in stratum dating from the 14th century BC, but it is only one surviving of substantially complete form. The account of the group of shards was first published in 1955 and 1968 by Emmanuel Laroche, who identified as parts of a single clay tablet. The three fragments catalogued by the field archaeologist as RS 1530, 15.30, 15.49, and 17.387. In Laroche's catalog, the hymns are designated H or Hurrain 2-17, 19 2-17, 19-23, 25-26, 28-30, along with smaller fragments RS 19.164, G, J, N, O, P, R, T, W, X, Y, AA, and GG. The complete hymn is H.6 in this list. A revised text on H.6 was published in 1975. Following Laroche's work, Assyriologist and Draftcorn Kilmer and musicologist Marcel Dorcini Guillermin worked together in 1970s to understand the meaning of the tablets, concluding that one tablet presented tuning method is for a Babylonian lyre. Another referred to music intervals. Tablet H.6 contains the lyrics for the hymn to Nikal, a Septic goddess of orchards. An instruction for a singer accompanied by the 9 strings summum type of harp, or much more likely, a lyre. The hymn was given the first modern performance in 1974, a performance of which the New York Times wrote, "This has revolutionized the whole complete of the origin of Western music." While human hymn predates several other surviving early works of music. Example, the Sikylos Epitaph and the Diptych hymns. By a millennium, its transcription remains controversial. Docini Guillermin's reconstruction may be heard at the Orkish webpage. Though this is only one of the list of at least 5 rival decipherments of notation, it's yielding entire different results. The tablet is in the collection of National Museum of Damascus. The arrangement of the tablet, H6 or Hurrain 6, places the human words on the hymn at the top, under which is double division line. The hymn text is written in a continuous spiral alternating recto-verso side of the tablet, a layout not found in Babylonian texts. Below is found the Akkadian musical instruction. Consists of interval names followed by number signs. Differences of inscription hinged on interpretation of the meaning of these period signs and the relationship to the hymn text. Below the musical instruction, there is another dividing line, single this time, underneath which colophon in Akkadian reading. This is a song in the Nikibli or Nitgabli tuning. Azo Luzi written down the Amoram. This name and another scribe's name found on one of the other tablets. If Sali are both Semitic, there is no composer name in complete hymn, but 4 composers' names are found of 5 of the fragmentary pieces. Tapsihoni, Puhia, na Olmia, 2 hymns, H8 and H12, and Amiya. These are all human names. The Akkadian cuneiform music notation refers to heptatonic diatonic scale on a 9-strings lyre in a tuning system described on 3 Akkadian tablets, 2 from the late Babylonian and 1 from the Old Babylonian period, approximately 18th century before Christ. Babylonian theory describes intervals of thirds, fourths, fifths, and sixths, but only with specific terms for the various groups. The strings that may be spanned by the hand over the distance. Within the purely theoretical range of 7 strings lyre, even though the actual instrument is described as 9 strings, Babylonian theory had no term for the abstract distance of fifth or a fourth pairs spanning 6 strings, 3 pairs spanning the 5, 4 pairs spanning 4, and 5 different pairs spanning 3 strings. The name of these 14 pairs of string form bases of the theoretical system and are arranged by tools in the ancient sources. String number pair first, then the regularized Old Babylonian names or translation. One to 5. Raising of heel. Formerly read Gab Nisgabar. Raising of counterpart. 7 to 5. Serum song. 2 to 6, sartom or straight proper condition. 1 to 6, satom or third. 3 to 7 is ibubum, reed pipe. 2 to 7, ributum, fourth. 4 to 1, need kiblim, casting down of the middle. 1 to 3 is comb, lat portion. 5 to 2, quabilum or cablilum, middle. 2 to 4, titor gablilum, lim, bridge of the middle. 6 to 3, kitmum or covering closing. 3 to 5, titors isartim, bridge of the isartum. 7 to 4, pilum or the opening. 6 to 5, seldom. The name of the first item of each pair is also used as a name of tuning. These are all fifths or fourths and have been called by one modern scholar the primary intervals. The other 7 which are not used as names of tunings being the secondary intervals, 3rd and 6th. A transcription of the first 2 lines of the notation on Hurrain 6 reads, glablity or 3, ability or 1, gablity or 3, sarari 1, sarti 10, ustamari titimisarti 2, sirti 1, sari 2, saasati 2, and erobuti 2. It was a systematic succession of the interval names, the location below apparently lyric text, and the regular interpolation of the numerals that led into the conclusion that there are notated musical compositions. Some of the terms differ by varying degrees from Akkadian forms found the older theoretical texts, which is not surprising since there were foreign terms. For example, erbuti in the hymn notation corresponds to ributum in the theory text. Sari serum, serti siridum, sarsati sayasatum, antitim sarti constitor sarti. These are the few rare additional words, some of them apparently human rather than Akkadian. Because this interrupts interval numerical patterns, they may be the modifiers of the preceding or following name interval. The first lines of Hurrain-6, for example, ends the Astabari, and this is word pair is also found on the several of the other fragmentary hymn levels, usually following but not preceding a numeral. The text Hurrain-6 is difficult, in part because human language itself is imperfectly understood, and in the part of the small lacunae due to missing flakes of the clay tablet. In addition, however, it appears that the language is a local Ugarit dialect which differs significantly from the dialects known from other sources. It is also possible that the pronunciation of some words was altered from normal speech because of the music. Despite the many difficulties, it is clearly a religious text concerning offerings to the goddess Nikal, wife of the moon god. The text is presented in 4 lines, which is particularly that the 7 final syllables of each of the first 3 lines on the verso of the tablet are repeated at the beginning of the next line on recto, while La Roche saw in this procedure similarly to one employed by Babylonian scribes is longer text to provide continuity at the translation from one tablet to another. Gutterbach and Kilmer took the position that this device is never found within the text or single tablet, and so these repeated syllables must constitute refrains by dividing the text into regular sections. To this, the Chini Guillermin retorts that the recto verso recto spiral path on the text, an arrangement unknown is Babylon, is a simple reason for the use of such guides. The first published attempt to interpret the text of Hurrain-6 was made in 1977 by Hans Jochen Tief, and this work formed the basis of the new but still very provisional attempts made 24 years later by Theo H. Crispy Pigeon. After ornithology had made significant progress thanks to the archaeological discoveries made in the meantime at a site near Bugas-Kali. Music of the ancient Sumerians, Egyptians, and Greeks. New expanded ignition in symbol, the Organographia, Gail Stowe Newman and Philip Newman. The CD recording Padolon PRDC 1005, Oregon City, Pandoron Records 2006. Includes the nearly complete Hurrain 6 as the Zaoji to the gods, as well as the fragments of 14 others, following transcription of MI or ML West.